for the night like my wristband. We'll find out that the music plays.
Welcome to another episode of Music Mondays, hosted by yours truly, Owandile Umfokas BC. I go by the name of Suyang on the streets, Kumanisi, the plug, first of his name, and long may he reign. This is episode 20, guys. We've come a long way since the beginning of the show. It has been very, very tricky and hard for me, I won't lie. But I learned a lot about myself and I learned a lot about music and how to actually, because I figured that I know music, but I'm not good at telling people or speaking much about it. So that's something that has been a journey for me that I've been working on throughout since episode 1. So I'm really happy and proud of myself and actually glad that we've gone this far. I thought maybe because I usually start things and not finish them, I thought by now I would have given up. But we're pushing strong. We'll probably end the season on a high note, maybe episode 25 or 22. I'm not so sure, but we're close to the end of the season, and then we'll be looking forward to next year and next year's drops. So yeah, guys, really appreciate everyone that has shown support and that has been with us since day one. For those that are new here, the show is about music. I review music every week. Stay tuned. We're back with another episode. So in today's episode, we're going to be talking about none other than the artist that's been giving us bangers since 2024, who goes by the name of ODEAL, and he dropped a fire as projects called For a Good Time. So if you ever need a good time, you know who to call. Alright, so the hit single that everyone is familiar with from ODEAL is called Blame You. If I can blame it on you tonight, and that's a very fire ass R&B song, which is the same thing that I figured from listening to this project that dropped on the 31st of July. So he has a very good way of experimenting with different sounds. Like he would jump from a piano beat to an Afro beat to a deep house beat to back to R&B. Like, and he has a very original, authentic R&B sound like the 90s. It sounds like he was making music in the 90s. But what's refreshing and um, beautiful about his sound is the fact that he mixes up with a lot of current beats. Like he plays around with his sound. And what after reading up about this project, it's clear to me that he's a person that travels a lot. On this one, he was in Medellin and LA and London. He was like this project was produced in three different cities, which is in three different continents. So that alone tells you that he's a person that's very diverse and he invests in his time in learning other people's cultures and integrating himself with the sound. So he's not a person that will take an inspiration and just make a song about it without actually going there, sitting with the producers, understanding the culture, understanding maybe the thought process behind that particular sound. So when he was tapping into piano, that's when I started realizing that after listening to Blame You, he was spending a lot of time in Cape Town. And at the time, I think there was a song, there was a project that dropped that had a lot of piano styles on it or the piano sounds on it. So he's a person that actually does travel a lot and has a very diverse sound. Yeah, guys, just like I said, I really love the structuring of this project because it takes you on a trip. Like when you listen to this project, um, for me, it took me on a ride because the first song is like a jazzy sound that transitions into an R&B Afro beat sound. Then Get Down is a song that I just recently liked today. But six of the songs that are already on the songs except Get Down, I had already favored them on the first take. Like the first time I heard it, I was like, okay, I love the song and I'm definitely gonna be adding it onto my playlist. So yeah, I'm touching bases on Get Down because it's the only song that didn't really land the first time. But the more I'm listening to this tape, the more I actually understand exactly where his headspace is. He's a very relaxed, chilled out guy. He makes music that sounds like he's not really putting in too much effort on it, but at the same time, he's good at making masterpieces. So the song called Louis Vuitton, which is a very deep house song, like a first time hearing him experiment with deep house. I know he usually experiments with R&B, um what you call the sound, yeah, he usually experiments with a lot of neo soul, R&B, those type of sounds, and of course amapiano. but this was the first time me hearing him actually experiment with deep house. And it's a very good song. Blue Vuitton is a very good song. But the song that I really liked, the structuring that I really liked from this tape was Coming Home, the song with Georgia Smith. It's a beautiful piece. It's just a house song. If you know house, I'm from South Africa, Durban, so I know a lot of house songs that are similar to that sound. It's a very unique sound song. It's a very unique song that was made by elements of I was convinced that the producer was from South Africa. I even had to look him up, but the name of the producer is called PJ2, who's from actually from Nigeria as well. So this is a very good structuring. And then after listening to track 4, I went into track 5, which is After the Clap. So after listening to the tape where it started off with like a jazzy vibe, went on to being like an R&B sound, then transitioned into like a house song, which is something that would play earlier on in the night, and then the Coming Home song is like the peak, the song that plays when the event is at its peak, where people are already enjoying, they're having a good time. Then the song that comes right after that is called After the Clap, which I'm assuming it's him now explaining what happened after the setting that they had, or maybe after the after groove. So that's why I like how the tape takes you on a trip where you feel like you're elevating, you're going higher. Once you get to the top, then it releases you slowly down into After the Club. That's a very beautiful song. I think people should go check that one out as well. Then another song that I really liked was Love and Hate, which is the song After the Club. And then the last song was Trying Things. So it doesn't leave you with any questions. It's a 22-minute EP. It has 7 beautiful songs. I think people should go check it out, guys. Yeah, on this one I'll be cutting it at here, and we'll be checking it. See you guys next week. Please do like, share, subscribe, and follow my page if you like this content, and be sure to be on next week because we're going to be reviewing another project.